Hi guys, this workshop's talking about the last 15 days of the CAT program. Fine. So this is exactly what is going on in the mind of most of students. Fine. If you've been starting your preparation long back, earlier, 1 year ago, 2 years ago, last 15 days is always stressful. Fine. And this is what I am hearing every day from everyone around me, all my students. Fine. So I'll talk about the 15 days ka plan, how to prepare for your CAT for the last 15 days. It's kind of final jolt or the final nail in the coffin. So be with me for the next few minutes. I'll walk you through what is to be done in the last few things, or what ideally should be done in the last few days. Alright, before I start about that, I want to ask a very good question. Which car do you want to buy in the next 5 years? After five years, which cars you want to see yourself driving? Yep. So think about the answer, because your answer will be very much in sync with what you are going to do next. Fine. So BMW, alright, Mercedes, Aston Martin, whichever car you want to dream of. First of all, think big. Yeah, if you are thinking of Maruti Alto or Maruti 800 or Swift, it's a very small thinking you are having. Fine, dreaming. There's no question about dreaming big. Yep, everyone can dream. There's no cost to it. Okay, you can think big about anything. Fine, you can even think of buying an aeroplane. I don't mind that. But you should have guts to make yourself prove. Fine, you should have guts to make that dream come true. Fine, trust me, I had a dream. When I was young, I saw Mercedes cars. There was only one Mercedes car in my hometown. Fine, and I wanted to see myself buying a Mercedes. I belong to a very small family. My dad is not very well to do at that time. Fine, so I always dreamed of, fine, one day I'll buy my Mercedes. Then I went for my engineering. I forgot about all those things. And after my MBA, when I went to UK, the first car I bought in UK was Mercedes. Then I remembered, yes, there was a dream I had earlier, which have been fulfilled after 20 years. What happened? Fine. So there is nothing wrong in dreaming big, but you should have guts to make sure that you prove your dream right, or at least move towards that. Sitting there and don't taking any risk or don't doing anything is not allowed. Yep. But to buy a BMW, you have to stop being a BMW. This is exactly what I mean by being a BMW, is bitching, moaning, or whining about everything. Fine. And this is the time, last 15 days, last 1 month, this is the time when everyone's starting feeling nervous. Fine. And you let out your nervous on other things. Fine. The books you are reading are not good. The things you are doing are not good. This is not good. Your friends are not good. Your parents are not good. Fine. So first of all, the first advice for you be A, you yourself stop bitching. B, you stay away from the people who is giving negative energies. There are always two types of energies around you. One is a negative energy, which will keep you going down. You will see the people around you. You will see a lot of friends around you who will give negative energy to you. Nahi yaar, cat nahi hone wala. I don't think cat can happen in 15 days. I'm getting scared. You should also get scared. So they will take you down along with them. Fine. And there is a positive energy which will make you go up. Let's do it, karenge. Fine. So last 15 days, 20 days, do not talk to the people who are BMW. Be in the company of people who are smart or who think it can be done. If you think, it will be done. Yeah, trust me. Thinking about getting things done is the first step to success. Kal ko hona ho aapke upar nahi. If you succeed, if you don't succeed, how much you score in CAT, that obviously will be a future. The future. We don't know that as of now. But why to whine as of now for today? Yep. So let's stop bitching, and for next 15 days, let's work on something. Fine. I know some people might be bitching about the quality of the video they are seeing this particular video. Fine. So don't go by the video. Don't go by my tone. Fine. I'm not an orator. Yeah, I'm a teacher. So don't expect a very big English from my end. Yeah. Alright. So these are the 3 things you have to do for the next 15 days. Number 1, very, very important thing, finalize your mock strategy. This is something which you are going to falter on. Almost 50-60% of people are going to falter on the mock strategy. Everything was done right, everything was perfect, but they lost on that. I don't know if you remember the Battle of Panipat between Babur when he came to India first time. Fine, Babur. He was facing an enemy which was 5 times bigger than the army he was having. But he was still able to succeed because his mock strategies, his war strategy were right. Fine. So that's the first thing I want you to do. Finalize a mock strategy. Irrespective of what happened, your strategy should not falter. That's the first thing, that's the first advice I want to give you. Fine. Number 2 is actual CAT paper. Whichever book you are following, whichever coaching institute book you are following, stop everything. Last 15 days only do CAT question. Trust me, there cannot be anything which is better than the last year question itself. So last 15-year CAT paper, 20-year CAT paper, if you have them, great. If you don't have them, you can download them from my wall from facebook.com/ravgun, RAVGUN, Ravgun. You can download the last 20 years ka papers and only solve last year ka papers. Stop doing any nonsense book you are doing, any big book you are going through. You can't complete the book in 15 days. Fine. Only do last year ka papers. Third is everyday mock. Every day, morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you don't want to study, take a mock. If you are working for the last 15 days, then you have to take a break. Then if you cannot take a break, then at least every 3 days, every 2 days, you should take a mock. Fine. If you can take a leave, that'd be ideal. 1 week, 10 days leave, 15 days leave, that'll be ideal thing for you. Me and my brother, both of us were working. We took a leave, we took a break. I took a break. I showed jaundice as a break. I showed jaundice. I went to Jamnalal Bajaj to do my MBA. My brother took jaundice leave. He went to SP Jain. So both of us have been to the top 10 B school by claiming a 15 days off on the basis of jaundice. And there cannot be anything which is more beautiful than jaundice if you can get into the top 10 B schools. Fine. So for working people, if you can take a leave, that'll be great. But this is a time you have to work on that. Fine. You might be thinking that I want to focus on CAT 15 and all. CAT 15 har saal aayega. Every year you will be having a next year CAT 15, uske baad 16, 17, till when you want to do that. So this is the right time. 15 more days. Hold your thoughts, hold your drink for the 15 more days. Alright, so first of all, CAT is not the only exam. CAT is the first exam we are going to face. We have IFT, NMAT, SNAP, ZAT, TIS, CMAT, MyCAT, CET. Lot of exams coming on the way. Fine, so don't worry. Even if you're not performing that good in the mocks, no problem. Take it as the first exam. Fine, we will bounce back for the other exams. Fine, so don't worry. Just keep playing, keep going. We have huge game coming after CAT. Yep, but main focus should be on CAT because most of the B schools are taking CAT score. So your first target is CAT. Yep. So let's keep the focus for the 15 more days. After that, we will move or regroup again and discuss the strategy for the non-CAT exams. Yep. Alright, that's the homework for the next 15 days. I'll just browse you through everything. Fine. So day 1, 1 day maths, 1 day verbal. 1 day maths, 1 day verbal. This is how I wanted you to work on. Fine. You can plan your everything else, or you can dedicate 3 to 4 hours for my timetable. Rest of time you can do whatever you are doing. Fine. Number 1 is your RC and geometry. These are the two main areas of CAT. If you are able to crack these two, trust me, half of your cutoff is gone only from these two things. Geometry, RC. So day 1 geometry, day 2 RC. Fine. If you have joined IIMking, you have got all my shortcut workshop with you. Fine. See shortcut workshops on visual geometry, shortcuts in the morning. Whole day you are playing on geometry from last year CAT papers. Fine. I can promise you one thing. 50% of your CAT paper is going to be based on last year's. Yep. Day 2 equations, polynomials, which is algebra, and grammar shortcuts, which are there in the online thing. Now grammar is something which will be which is the most difficult thing to solve because accuracy is very low. Fine. That's why we have designed these 12 shortcuts. If your CAT question is coming from those 12 questions, do it, otherwise leave it. Otherwise you cannot get 100% accuracy in geometry. Day 5 numbers, day 6 vocab and fill in the blanks and everything which is related to word usage and all. Yep. 6 days, 1 week over. Next week we'll move to dirty quant, which is again a very important area. But the dirty quant, I mean functions, graph, inequalities, all those things I want you to work on. Day 8 para jumbles, para completion. Day 9 CAT overall workshop. This is a very important workshop. Once you log into it, if you're a IIMking student, this workshop is kind of a helicopter view or a bird's eye view of what happened last year. Fine. This will give a complete overview about kind of question which came last year and how to prepare for that. So all this thing will be covered up in this thing. Day 10 critical reasoning, verbal reasoning topic. Day 11 DI without pen. Data interpretation is very very important. So DI, logical reasoning. Logical reasoning mainly talks about the puzzles, arrangement puzzles. 10 people are sitting, one is wearing an orange shirt, red shirt, all these things. Day 13-14 is permutation, combination, probability, arithmetic. Day 15 is very very important. Do not study at all. Watch a motivational movie. It's very very important to boil down, to reduce yourself. Fine. Trust me, there will be some people who are unable to study. This happened to me. I had a BMW friend who told me 3 days before CAT he was not able to sleep, and he made me not sleeping in the last couple of days. He used to call me at night saying that Arey, I'm not able to sleep, what to do. So to move out of that, watch a motivational movie, Bhag Milka Bhag, any kind of movie which actually motivates you to do something. Yep. Day 16 is your CAT exam. So this is a timetable which I want you to follow. If you have a timetable, great. If you don't have a timetable or want to integrate this timetable into your existing thing, go for it. But please, for the health's sake, make a timetable. It's very very important to plan your last 15 days. This is the last, trust me, this is one of the biggest battle or biggest gamble of your life. Fine, if you succeed, you are going to expect at least a 5 times salary what you are earning today. On an average, we are earning between 3 to 4 lakhs. After MBA from a band A college, you can easily expect a 15 lakh salary. So this is almost a 5 time jump in your salary. Fine, so go for it. Fine, if you're planning to join us, we have a 15 days program launch for those who are not a IIMking student. Fine, there are 3 things involved in that. A, I want to control the planning part for the last 15 days. So this is a 15 days video. There's another video coming along, 10 days to CAT, then 1 week to CAT. So which will keep on refining your strategies day by day. Number 2, shortcuts. All these shortcut workshops are available in your dashboard. There are 6 for quant and 6 for verbal. And last is a mock strategies. You can increase your score by up to 20 marks only by doing these 2 things, shortcuts and mock strategies. So if you can join us, that'll be great. Otherwise, if you're already a IIMking student, I want you to follow all these things as you go along in the last 15 days. This complete program is online. You can see this program sitting at home on your computer table. You don't need to go anywhere. In fact, that's exactly what I want to do. Is last 15 days, I want you to lock yourself inside your room and just prepare, just study. Fine. Take it as a kind of a do or die attempt for you. Yep. More details you can see on CETking.com. CETking.com online courses. If you have not joined us, you can join us for the 15 days program. Fine. Now I'll move to the second part. Most of the students ask me, so what are the important topics for done? So these are your most important topics. These are the 4 topics which you cannot live without. Geometry, equations, polynomials, which is algebra, DI, dirty quant functions, graph, inequalities. These 4 topics is almost 80% of your CAT preparation. Fine. If you are unable to leave, if you are able to leave, you can leave these 3 topics: arithmetic, PNC, probability, numbers. But suppose you are working, you cannot do everything, so you can leave these topics. But if you are IIMking student, I just want you to attend all my workshops. Just go through all my workshop videos for the last few days and cover up this thing. Don't leave it blank. Because for example, numbers, the same type of question coming every year for the last 10 years. 2-3 questions are based on same type of questions. At least wo to karke jao. Do that. Same for PNC, probability. Fine. So just do these 3 topics from the IIMking, from my videos if you are a IIMking student. Ideal attempt for the quant section should be 30 to 32 questions. Do not over attempt. Do not do stupidity of doing 40, 45, 50. But yes, if the paper is very easy, you are able to attempt more, do it. But don't go with the gut feeling of just for the heck of it, you want to increase attempt. Yep. Fine. Same from verbal to only 3 topics: RC, logical reasoning, which is your puzzles, parajumbles, paragraph based, parajumble, para-completion, or coherent passages. So just do these 3 things. These are the main things you should have done, should be done. What you can do later on, if you get time, is verbal reasoning, vocab, and grammar. If you get time. But see all the workshops. Yep, so these are the 3 main areas from the verbal point of view. Now for the verbal section, again out of 50 questions, your attempt should not be more than 32 to 35. Remember, the moment you increase your number of attempts, your accuracy will fall. And you will end up with a lower percentile than what you were expecting. And then you only will blame CAT people for nonsense mock scores, nonsense CAT scores. Yeah, because you over attempted. Fine. So your accuracy is more important. Trust me. Books wise, if you are CATing students, you will have the green books, which are the phase 2 book. They are nothing but the actual CAT papers of from 1994, I think, to 2008. And this is your homework, CAT 1990 to 2004 papers. 50%, trust me, 50 to 60% of your CAT paper is going to be based on last year CAT papers. Whatever your coaching institute is saying is all nonsense. Fine. See, I'll tell you why. If I own a coaching institute, I have to tell you the CAT is very tough unless you not work hard, unless you not join me, cannot crack CAT. I'll give you example of Bombay. Bombay is still okay. In Bombay, CAT preparation is still cheaper. Delhi and all, CAT preparation has gone up to 40,000, 45,000 for next year CAT. Fine. Now, for example, there are two exams for Bombay student. There are two exams, CAT and CET. CAT coaching is almost 35,000. CET coaching is 15,000. Why CET coaching less? Because the paper is easy. The moment I tell you CET is more difficult than CAT, the fees will automatically increase. Are you getting my point? But CAT, if I say CAT is easy or is based on last year paper, no one will pay 35,000 fees to the coaching classes. Fine. So what I'm trying to say is, 50% to 60% of the CAT paper will be based on that. If you don't want to believe me, no problem. Take your CAT. After CAT, you come and open up your books, green books or last year paper. You will surprised to see, yes, more than 50-60% paper will be based on that. I'm not saying word by word same, it's based on that. Yep, so do last year papers. There cannot be anything better than that. If you don't want to take any mocks, no problem. Take last year paper as mock. What can be a better mock than the last year paper itself here? Yep, so just go through them. Alright, so if you want to join any of our programs, you can call us for the classroom programs or online program. You can join us on this number. Yep, all the best. Last 15 days, just go for the kill. Yep, I just like the Nike sign, just do it. Yep, all the best.